that's going to be Maxi playing on Arena, their home map, and Evacuation is Wappy's home map. I don't have any information on bans though, so I don't know what happens civ-wise. So yeah, we're just gonna get into it. And here we go. We've got capture age. Reset. Thank you, capture age. Need a hat. Thank you. Smart guy made me take it off. Okay, so we have Maxi versus capture age. I hate you. Okay, I actually love capture age. I'm sorry for that. That was unprofessional. Here we go. So we have Maxi versus Wappy. We have Maxi playing as their favorite Vietnamese, and look at that. Loom and a villager going forward, and Wappy playing as the Malians. So maybe from the set against AMO, which was played before this, they decided, hey, Malians are pretty strong. And Maxi just doing Maxi things. Picks Vietnamese, goes forward and lanes. We'll build a house. And Wappy's like, I know you do this, but I don't know. Do you want to trade against the Loomed Ville? I don't know. Whoop, just passing. Just passing. So, Doey, what Maxi's going to do is he's going to go build a house here to block him in. And he's going to try and find boars to lane them. But we've got a back boar. This is the only boar that we can get to. And this is going to be an interesting engagement. Maxi needs to get his scout in. And, oof. What's he doing? And there's the house. And I think the next thing he does is he gets his scout to try and scout the outer rim and see if he can find a boar. But he's not going to get much joy in the boars. He does, however, have the forward boars. All you have to do is just delete a wall and you can get out. But I think many people cry when they verse Maxi Donut. I think that's part of the problem. I, for one, like that Maxi's got a bit of an out-of-the-box way of going about things, and he has... Oh, man, just can't find the ball. I think that's going to be a safe ball. Now, I think Wappy has to bring that ball in, because he knows that Maxi is going to go for it if they get the chance. Maxi, I think Maxi wins the psychological warfare, right? Maxi just wins psychological warfare, bringing in their own ball. You know, things are pretty clean at home. They've created a bit of idle time for their opponent. Everything's pretty even. It's just missing that loom, I suppose, and maybe a little bit behind on resources collected. But Maxi is the king of psychological warfare when it comes to this game. Even managed to push a couple of deer before going forward. Good scouting. And I wonder, how much vision does the house give? None. Man, the ball's going to get brought in safely by Wappy, and there's four gates. So actually quite a lot of gates that need to be blocked off by the old Max dog. Oh, this is cute. Knows that they can just delete one of those. So the extra little palisade there. Maxi's done this before. And has a full HP scout. And bring your boar in at home. Nice. And building houses everywhere. Maxi shouldn't get housed. Yeah, Spaz, that would have been quite painful. I think with Maxi it's interesting. Well, why is he leaving this bit open? He doesn't know it's a... Yep, there you go. Didn't know it was a gate. I think with Maxi, you know what he's going to do. But it doesn't really help, does it? He just goes out and does it anyway. But Wappy is just, you know, chilling. Needs to try and get Scout out. Knows they're open over here, but probably knows that that's not going to last long. And what's interesting is, are these wheels going to the deer, or are they going forward? They're going to deer. So Maxy's next step is to get up and start tower rushing. But here we go. Wappy's like, I'm just going to go to stone. I don't care. Donut, that's the Mongols, but only in Castle Age after they research nomads, which is their unique technology. I see where your brain's going though, I like it. And here we go. Loom is in. And Wappy is just going to go up to Feudal Age, I think. Yeah, Wappy's going to go up to Feudal Age. Drop. And they're just going to reverse tower rush. Like, they know this is coming. I wonder how Maxi feels about this. Maxi is up slightly before. Idle TC time a little bit greater for Maxi. Maxi sending 4 wheels forward. Placing a pretty egregious mining camp. Just pull it back. Please pull it back. Please pull it back. Please pull it back. Oh, God. Maxi, you're killing me. And it's going to be towers v towers. A Malian player very heavy on stone. You only need, 2 to 3 on stone. I normally think 2 on stone's okay. This is very heavy on stone, and I think it means you're going to have access to more towers. But I kind of, if we drop 1 tower and get 2 or 3 towers out of our opponent, we know our macro is going to be in a much better position. So if I'm Maxi and I'm tower rushing, which happens, the way people react is kind of my favorite thing to observe. No gold for either player. The other thing I do when I'm tower rushing is I do maybe sacrifice a little bit of food eco to get to fast fletching. But Maxi needs 50 gold. Oh no, 50 gold is exactly what you need. No, Maxi will be able to afford fletching straight away. And here it is, tower v tower war. Which one comes up first? There you go, noob streamer. The Malian tower is going to go up first, but it's not going to do any damage. Bidax coming in for the Malian player. And I wonder what Maxi thinks about this. What do we do? And we're just dropping another tower here. We did lose a Vil though. That's pretty bad. Whoop, get in there. Get in there. Yep. Okay, so Wappy so far probably getting good value and getting fletching in really early, which is nice. Fletching is in for Maxi though, and I think Maxi's going to have... Ooh. I don't know, what's the damage output from the extra arrows here? Don't know how to calculate that, but I think Maxi is going to win this tower war as a result. Yep. And Wappy just giving up on it and dropping another one back. And what's Maxi doing at home? Maxi's getting onto farms, that on berries. We are going to need to see a gold transition soon, but I don't mind the macro so far. And Wappy farming away pretty happily. Just going to defend this position. And is going to wall it in so it can't get Vil Rush. It's very nice. Because we are going to need to push this gate down eventually to get in. Yeah, not a bad call, Kajasan. I'm not opposed to it. I think the thing is Maxi so aggressively does this that Wappy is committed to a bit of a feudal boom rather than a Castle Age boom, because so many times people do that when I've tower rushed them and then they just die trying to get a castle up, or they die not being on the right resources. I think I don't mind Wappy's position as long as they hit the Castle Age with a better macro position. Now they do have Bidax, but they have idled a little bit more TC. And here's Maxi. Horse collar but no Bidax. So I think I think that's interesting. The Crep Post Civ is the Bulgarians. But that does require Castle Age as well. I don't know. I think knowing what Maxi was doing, Wappy's reacted really well. When you don't know what's coming, I guess getting to Castle Age is really good. But here we go. Castle Age is going to be coming in. And if we can just hold this position for 2.5 minutes, the Siege Workshop stops everything. But what is Maxi doing at... I think so far, I think this has been incredibly well defended. And yeah, this tower is not going to do a lot for the time being. You can just quickly wall across if you need to. I do wonder if we see a second one. I mean, Wappy can just delete a palisade and jump in if they would like to. But I think they're going to just happily let this tower go down. So far it's 3 versus 2 tower investment. Wappy is actually off stone. So it will be Siege Workshop. I think maybe just repair this tower. Delete a palisade and repair the tower. And then you drop a Siege Workshop here. Letting the tower die, maybe not. Oh, we're just going to drop another tower here. Okay. Okay. There's lots of different ways to fight against the tower rush, but I think this is obviously one way. I think maybe just continuously retowering. I don't know, if Bread was around, Bread would tell me his thoughts, but I think you either push them back with a like Vil rush, Vil fight, or you... Now again, this is kind of going to offer nothing. But getting to Siege is important. So Max is actually on his way to Castle Age. Maxi's got up. This is about 1450, 1550 elo. We need that Mangonel though. The Mangonel's critical here. So if these become guard towers... Ooh, losing the scout's going to hurt. One on. Oh, no, gone. Mangonel coming out. If these can get to guard towers, they shred Mangonels. And that's why Korean Tower Rush is so scary. Because you can't Mangonel defend. You really need a castle defend. And going for a stable. So we've got pretty good macro here. 12 on... Oh, Jesus. We've almost got like Imprez. Now, there needs to be a repairville for this. Otherwise, this mango's just going to die. There needs to be a repairville. Yep, cool. And it can sit behind. Even though it's in range, it can sit behind. Get out, repair. Ooh, that was close. And really, it's the addition of the second and the third mango that makes the biggest difference in pushing this back. We are getting some knights, so without armor or bloodlines, and let's see what's Maxi doing at home. Rushing, yeah, this is going to be a rushed guard tower, I reckon. Bodkin and guard tower make this very difficult now. Actually, yeah, do we just out-repair this? And the knight's actually going to be pretty critical. But there's so many towers here. We need a second or third mango and a ram coming in. Okay. Ram's an interesting play. We need to be repairing. Good. Couple of knights. Armor and bloodlines. You almost want to be attack rounding there. Yeah. You can see there's a nice little rhythm for Maxi here. But if he looks away for 1 second and oof, guard tower hits, and watch this mango get shredded now. Watch this mango get shredded. It's just gone. It's deleted. Yep. This is now a really super formidable position for Maxi. And what is the reaction from Wappy? Because this changes things significantly. We're going to drop a TC here. And what are we doing as Maxi? Ballistics? Oh, man. Now, Maxi's off stone. Fully on gold. I think Maxi wants imp, right? Wants imp. And can really just push back. But kind of trapped Wappy. You know, Wappy's going to have to delete walls to get out at the moment. So it's an unusual strategy, and you kind of feel like it shouldn't work. And here's the castle. Oh, no. He loves a, like, 2-ville castle. We saw it in the last game. But this is going to be it. He's going to build this castle and I think buy his way up to Imp. But with all these guard towers and ballistics, this is actually really, really hard for... Maxy's just going to get like 2 vills on this side and just punch that down. Just get 2 vills across. Murder holes! Oh, Maxy with all the techs. Crazy. Just as you asked, Donut, it's coming in. And yeah, just trying to push out. And a couple of scouts. Okay, very nice, yeah. But you can see, like, even just the 4 guard towers have done enough damage on that ram. 1 ram's not going to be enough. We've got a couple of scorpions. That's not going to be enough. We're going to need, like, 4 or 5 rams. And the castle's up. Vills are dying because we've got ballistics. Whoop, that's a ballistic dodging Vil for a short period of time. And petards. Petard? Are we going to petard the TC down? We're going to petard the TC down. Is this possibly the craziest commitment to like a strategy? I didn't know it went like this. And we're on 2 TCs at home. We're Vietnamese, so we can get the eco techs quite easily. So Maxi could kind of just boom behind this quite nicely. Is it going to be a TC petard? Man, that would be crazy if it was. But Imp is in for Wappy. Okay. Wappy has had really good eco in behind this. And Imp is really critical. Now, we're going to need a university. We've got room to boom out here, which is always quite nice. I think you start relocating some villagers. And start getting your farms down there, because that's going to be a safe area. They must have bought Imp. Not too bad. But it's going to be surely it's bombard cannons. Although I think we're maybe going to try and buy a castle. Keep an eye on that. 2 petards. Interesting. Wappy holding really nicely. Has come up with their win condition, which is Imperial Age. I don't actually know how many petards it is for a TC. I thought it would be a little bit more than that. I think it's like 5 or 6, but maybe it is 4 or 5. I'm not actually sure. And Maxi gonna be trying to buy their way up, and I don't know, a castle back here. House, is that the issue? What are we dropping these houses for? We're not building... We're collecting stone. We want stone. Castle here. Castle here. Here comes the petards. Oh, no. Man, can you imagine 5 petards hitting the TC now? Just as Imp's about to come in? That would be cool. Yep, this is the castle here. Okay. That's nice. Now Maxi is not far away from Imp themselves. And here it is. Here's the Imp. What's Maxi's response? Needs to get there themselves and they'll be clicking up. Yeah, okay. I wish I was that big a clown. I petarded TCs more often. I know it's simultaneously more and less than I thought it should be. And a bit of a crossbow transition. So Maxi actually does like setting up at high, like with this forward pressure to set up the macro behind. So we're actually very similar Vil numbers. So Wappy is spending all their resources to pushing this back. Trebs are coming in though. So this is going to be, Maxi is going to lose this foothold. But what is their position going to be once Wappy pushes them back? We saw against Amo, Maxi could hold for a long time. And because your opponents go for a quasi-fast Imp, their macro's not that great. But Wappy looks to have the farms, looks to be in a pretty good macro position. Just kind of watch the castle war for a little bit, I suppose. But it is going to be Arbalester behind. And just quickly checking back home. Everything's looking pretty good. Hold the fucking phone. What happened there? I missed something. Oh! Hang on. The patrol. Yeah. Dodging the ballistics. So the scouts have been... Oh, no. The scouts have been fired on. And hang on. But really well done by Wappy to get that treb out. And Wappy actually going to kill this house. Well used petards there. That's bought a little bit of time. Vietnamese castles are famously paper thin. I think you get hoardings. No hoardings. And yeah, no architecture or the other one. Oh, maybe they do get hoardings. I'm not sure. They might get one of the 3 upgrades, but you see the Malian player has got hoardings. What did they get? Must have got something. Hang on, I want to look at the if I go here and see what they've got. Why is the Malian castle got more HP? Huh. Missed something there. Oh, I was clicking on something else, that's why. That makes sense. Anyway, Wappy gets 1 treb out. But that is going to go down. The petard explodes on the camels. You'd think that would do more damage if some guy runs up to you and just blows up. But apparently it doesn't. But this has been pushed back by Wappy. And this is where I think Maxi is so different to everyone else. Is that you go back to his base and he's actually preparing the next step. His push is not about killing you. It's about forcing your investment to defend and forcing your investment to be here. And Maxi is actually in a fairly strong position. But Wappy... Well, Wappy knows now. It's crossbow. We've got Bracer. We're going to have chemistry shortly. I think Arbalester will be not too far behind. And this is perfect prioritization of upgrades, I think, from Maxi as well. Arbalester is the least important imp tech. Maybe slightly more important than armor, being that you're Vietnamese and you have the extra armor as well. But if we can, like, shoot these trebs down, that's going to be pretty big. If we get 1 treb here, that's huge. Oh, that's big. And the Scorps don't have the range to deal with the... Oh man, how did I forget it? Bracer. Bracer crossbow. Champ Skull, Champ Skull, Champ Skull. Do you know what, Kados? It's time for infantry, isn't it? Are we set up for it? I don't think so. We're going skirm. Maxi, now, the biggest issue Maxi's going to have is they're going to need siege to push this, but they have been penning Wappy back in their base this entire time. And it's like Kados being here has summoned Salmon, or vice versa. I'm not sure who got here first. But g'day, gents. How are we? And what's this? Maxi's going to go Pike? Is that all Pike upgrades? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Champ Skull is the answer. And it's going to be Skirm. Skirm without Bracer. Doe's in Team Maxi, despite saying that the psychological damage he would do if she was playing against him would be too great. But I'm kind of with you. I like this strategy, but look at this though. Wappy's just boomed. Look at these farms. Whew. And it res for days. Like, are we just gonna hold with skirms and then try and push? I'm not sure. Ooh, something going on down here. We're getting some raids, which is quite nice. I don't know if the Vietnamese economy could really pump elephants at this point in time. But we'll see how Maxi goes. More TCs are coming down. I would love to see Arbor Lester by now. I think maybe the armor on Pike, 4 Pikes is maybe a waste. Arbor Lester would be a better upgrade. And we do have Arbor Lester res. I mean, Rattans could be really sick at the moment with no champ scales on the field. We don't have a castle. And this is really good from Wappy, just getting out. That's Maxi's problem, correct? Yeah, Maxi doesn't have the res for an elephant switch, but I think Maxi is focusing on a bit of macro rather than pushing right now. So maybe there is a switch in, yeah. About 1450 to 1550 ELO, I believe. Final armor coming in for the skirms. Both players being patient. Ooh, and the Vil is spotted. And deleted. And the house automatically. I would have left it up there. At least they have to kill it. You've already spent 18 of that wood. Realix coming in from Maxi. Doing a good job there. And being super patient here, Wappy. But... Ooh. Oh, they're the Vils that were going to the original castle spot. And the castle's in a good spot. And we're just going to double down on skirms. It's going to be full skirm. Are we going to just see a skirm v skirm war? Surely it's a Rattan switch. No, it's skirm. Oh, it's going to be imp skirm, right? You can't force Viet into skirms. Because you're just going to lose. They just make better skirms. The champ scale switch actually kills this game. This is going to be Pog AOE 2. Skirm v Skirm. Like, we're prioritizing Imp Skirm over Arbor Lester at this point in time. I mean, it's only minute 45, so we've probably got another 3 hours of skirm wars to go. But someone's got 60 skirms. Someone's got 2. Johnny Perkins, welcome in. John, how do I pronounce Wappy? Am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? Also, aren't you in the UK? Why are you awake? This is cute. Wappy is holding well. Wappy has held it incredibly. Like, the fact that this game, which is starting with, like, being walled in and tower rushing, is in essentially going to be in a post-imp state is pretty good. Oh, he's already got imp skirm. Oh, who are you worried isn't aware that the imp skirm? I think you just say Mattia. Nah, if he wants to be called Mattia, he makes that his in-game name. I'm sorry. I'm calling him what his name says here. Bloodlines are not suppliers, Chaos, exactly. Well, wait, because I'm a degenerate. That's fair enough. But numbers matter, right? Numbers, upgrades matter, but numbers matter. But this is going to be a moment here. Oh, Skirms counter mangoes confirmed. And castle goes down though. This is actually a good spot for the Whapper machine. The Whapper. Mattia the Whapper. Don't just keep trickling in your mangoes, Maxi. And there is a bit of a score flip. I've just seen it. But it is going to be... Jesus, holy Joseph. That is a lot of skirms. But it is going to be Cavalier and... Whoop, big shots. Cavalier and Skirm. And the crossbow numbers, they're still okay. I would love to see Arbalester. I don't know why we're not getting it. That, you know... Ooh! Almost a big shot. Man, Skirm's 2 hitting mangoes. What a world we live in. But this is it. This is the shot. This is the shot. Do we get another one off? We get another 2 off. Wow. Hero mangonels. Hero mangonels. Now, can the crossbow do it? I don't think so. But is there enough imp skirm in here? I think we're going to clean the skirms up. But there's 70 in Q. And look at the res bank. He's playing 3k wood and food and has 78 skirms in Q. Holy. But in Q and on the field are 2 different things. At the moment, this mango is going to do the work. The castle goes down. Vietnamese castles, paper thin. Mango goes down. Arbalester finally in, as we've only got 14 on the field, and we're... Just make skirms, folks. Just make skirms. That's all you need to do. Skirm City. Wow. This is amazing. I think the Whapper's got it. Fortified wall. Maxi just loves university tech. Has he got the wall? There we go. Just make 150 skirms. Oh, you need to delete vills to get skirms on the field. What are these camels doing? Just get rid of them. Get rid of some farmers. Some wood choppers and just make skirms. Just keep making archery ranges and skirms. Now, what's Maxi? Maxi's down to 8 army. Are we like hitting vills through this like diagonal? And the GG code from Maxi. And actually a pretty insane game. Like, I was a bit worried when I saw Arena as a home map for the tournament. But I think Maxi's brought the goods when it comes to Arena. So the games aren't going to be boring standard Arena games. And we're possibly going to see someone queue up. How many skirms were made? 150 with a 95 in queue. Far out. GG, gentlemen. GG. I think that was just a win on macro probably in the end. The knowing what, and this is where Maxi's problem's probably going to start, is that people know what he's going to do. So going to Feudal Age just to defend and boom was quite a strong play, and getting that faster imp time was really critical, and faster Castle Age time. So just forcing Maxi. I mean, Maxi did an amazing job, but I think the Wappy defense was quite impressive, and just the boom behind it, really, really impressive. But 2 pretty good players here. So we're going to go to game 2, which is going to be on Wappy's home map in Evacuation, and we're going to see what's going on there. Doing it without Champ's goal was a flex, Kados. Indeed, indeed. And here we are. Oh, nah, automatically. I hate the way this island is generated. I much prefer the island generation here. That is awful. That is awful. Thanks, Dowie. You're timing it for games, so it's the same all through the game. So, Wappy still playing in yellow as the Magyars versus Maxi as the... Can he play the Vietnamese twice? I think this is against the rules. I think this is technically an admin win. Okay. Yeah. Do I bother watching it then? This is definitely an admin win. It's the only rec I've been sent, so... Yeah. I mean, Maxi's also been laming before minute 4 and hasn't taken an admin loss yet, so who knows. Interesting. Well, I don't really know what to say about this one. It's been an interesting morning of casting in this regard, but we'll just watch the game. All the same. So Magyars, yeah, I think they were just both going to play on. There was agreement that he was just allowed to solely play Vietnamese in lane. Yeah, okay. I think, like, that's fine. It's probably not going to hold fine on, like, if in finals, but I think Maxi's just, like, just going to have fun. And Maxi didn't even know what the map was, so he's going to be in a bit of trouble. But what I really want to say is I hate when this island set up to this island. I don't know, the orientation I really just don't like. But hey, look at this. Maxi's got loot and sent to Vilford and is just going to lame gold. Go. Oh! If the Vil copped a few hits there. It must play Vietnamese in the lane before 4 minutes. Yeah, that's it, Salmon. Look. He's just gonna play the game his way. Oh, this is what's gonna happen here? Using the 2 Vils, quite nice actually. Getting more hits on the Scout, and both balls are in. And that's a dead Vil. TCs couldn't hit shit! Alright, yeah, just ungarrison. Yeah, take all your ball, mate. Look, it's not clean, but let's have a look over here. It's actually not too bad. Idle time is racking up a little bit. But we've got a lower HP Vil and a lower HP Scout. I don't know if we've just made this to chop 90 wood. He's going to wall in the lumber camp. Actually, knowing that maybe... Thank you, smart guy. Knowing that Maxi was just going to come in lane, maybe this isn't a bad idea. And Loom is in, and we're just going to evacuate. We're just going to have an early evacuation. The lame's kind of achieved nothing at this point in time. Particularly this one. Just going out to Berry. It's going to take Hunt. You've got another boar there. So, yeah, look, interesting map. It looks funny. I'm glad the players are having fun. That's all that matters, right? And this Scout's on follow. It's just going to follow the Vil. See? Oh, no. Now it's actually scouting. But this is just, yeah, so many Vils out here. Smart move by the Wapper. Just to relocate and get ready to go. And Maxi misses it. And, whoop, what are we doing here? Okay, we can eventually drop a... What is Max doing? Yep, drop a mill. I think I'd turn them off, smart guy, for a few of the tournament games I'm doing. Just because I'm focusing on those, so I don't want the focus to be taken away from them. Yeah, and then like another lumber camp's just come down here. Oh man, I'm just gonna have to take my hat on and off. Yeah, it's what's going. I mean, we've been taking shorefish. Maxy's eco is just all over the place. Hasn't like has missed these two. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. It's. I just think I think the Civ that's on their way to feudal age is in the advantageous position. Pushing deer from the middle of the. This game is just a bit crazy. Milling shorefish. This is a bit nuts. Like, I'm kind of here for it. This is not how this game was meant to be played, but it's how it's been played. And can we trade scouts? Pop. Oh, that's a very good hit for Maxi. But oh, Maxi, just get out of it. Just kill it, Wappy. It's 2 HP. Just go pop. All right, preserving the scout, pulling a boar in, dropping a stable. So I think it is going to be scouts, and Castle H is in. Would that do 3 damage? It would do 3 damage. But can't you? Wouldn't do they have a higher, faster attack speed? I don't know. Seraph, thanks for the follow. Just kill it. Just kill it. Just kill it. Just kill it. Oh, don't die. Just kill it. I wanna see who's oh, dead. No dot gaming. Food, please. 3 HP, but also the blue scout was engaged to fight first. Oh man. I'm just gonna do it like this because someone's going to redeem it shortly. Dock into double stable men-at-arms. That is true gaming, Salmon. That's unlocking a skill that the game just doesn't even have. But these are Magyar scouts. The low HP vills are going to have to be careful. And Wappy is just going to be a bit of a micro node here, I think. Just kill it. Oh man, that scout has got so much respect. And what are we going? Just going to go full scouts, getting archery range transition. I actually quite like that. Just make another 100 skirms, I reckon. And archery range transition. Man, I reckon you take a book out of the Maxi, take a leaf out of the Maxi book and just come and tower this gold. What's happening here? Just all on wood. Yeah, my headset keeps it on. So chat's got my back. Luca just wants to see civilians die. I don't even know who Luca is. I'm assuming that might be Seraph. And skirms, here we go. Skirms for salmon. Town watch. Skirm for Archer at least. Alright, salmon. First play to dock wins, right? Ah, Kajasan's Luca. Call them civilians. I mean, it's kind of like... I understand it. Don't other games call them civilians as well? Scam v Scout action. I'm about to retire from the game, smart guy. I've dropped back to 1250. I don't have the time to play. I'm too busy watching these beasts play Skirm v Spear Wars. No AOM chat here, smart guy. You gotta go to Mitz's stream for that. And tower. It's gonna be 2 rangers. Are we gonna double down? No, it's gonna be... Oh. This is an important tower. It's gonna go up. It is gonna give that protection. That's good by Maxi. I do like that. Well, losing the skirms here, it doesn't feel great though. Oh, it was salmon. Oh, it was smart guy. Salmon, no, I am. No, you can chat AOE if you want. I don't really care. This is a healthy number of scouts. Have we got any upgrades on them? We're getting fletching. Forging's come in already. Are we just going to try and pick vills? I think so. Yeah, the skirms... If the skirms clean the spears, but now the spears are out of position, but TC, so that's fine. We're going to pick one. No. And I don't know. I just don't know how this game plays out from here. Like, Maxy's got no eco. Oh my god, what's happening here? Hang on, are we like... What? Oh man. Soxy was talking about this the other day. So what's happening here is, right, the measurement from the tree to the TC drop-off point, which is actually this part of the TC, is slightly longer than the tree to this drop-off point. But even though the vill's standing on this tile, it's measured from here to here, then here to here. So they're walking through there. That's crazy. That's all. That's just, look at that. It wasn't even properly lamed. That lumber camp's completely usable. And what do we got going over here? So, okay, so we got 3 fletching archers, skirms and spears. This is actually, I mean, skirms should just push this all back. Armor could actually be pretty big here for Maxi. They already have the HP advantage, but I think once the spears go down, the skirms should just push all this back. The archers should go down, and then the skirm numbers should be greater. But if we're hitting the skirms, you really want to try and micro the archers. But I think we're fine here. 4 AM, man. Go to bed. Quick wall. Oh, don't lose 30 wood for nothing. Oof. Good walling back in. Thanks, Bean here, Kajason. It's always good to have you around. So does armor not matter, Scam v Scam? Tell me more, Sam. Explain. Explain for the uninitiated in chat, such as myself. Is it because they're already doing 1 damage versus 1 damage anyway, so armor doesn't add anymore? Dive! 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 Surely you dive that. Yeah, okay, cool. But it's important for the archers, right? Because they will take 1 less damage. Finishing our little gate. And are we going to just buy our way up? Is that what's happening? Yeah. Castle Age is in. And Maxi, starting to drop farms, but I think Maxi's a fair way off Castle Age. And just see a little bit of action there. And there's actually some good value for Maxi. This is why I like archers on this map. You can't just hide in TCs or anything. You really need a tower to protect yourself. As Maxi drops the TC. Bloodlines is coming in. I'd really like to see armor on our scouts because I think we're going to be pushing for a night transition. Probably more than armor on our skirms, as we've just learnt. Doesn't really matter. Well, actually, no. Against the archers, again, it's probably... What's their attack? 4+1 armors. So just... Yeah, it'll just make it 1 attack. But, Maxi, getting the value... There's a healthy number of scouts, but they're all kind of low HP. Yeah, the archer's going to do well here. But that iron casting kicking in straight away, it's going to mean that the archers go down a little bit quicker, but Ooh. Trading 3 scouts. Not too bad. TCs. And what's Maxy's? Jeez, Maxy's a fair way off Castle Age. Can't even get the market abuse to get up there, so... Wappy just gonna do a bit of a boom, but hopefully adding a few knights and putting some pressure on. I think they can really get the foot on the throat. But coming forward with archers, I don't... yeah, I think we sit back and defend with archers. First armor is in. That's really good. That just nullifies fletching. I think the archers will do... 5 damage versus... So they're doing 2 damage per shot. So they can... A big enough ball of archers with some spears can defend this really well. But the archers are out of position. Are we just going to try and hit him at home? Is that the plan? I think it is. But some quick walls. Or do we know that this is open? Yep. Well walled up. No, really well done by the Maxi there. And archers heading forward. And Castle Age is in for Maxi. So he's just kind of got a hold for 2 minutes, but he's actually coming forward and putting some damage down. So Maxi getting the eco kills in this game. Whilst we see the boom taking off for Wappy here. But Maxi on the front foot. This is what he needs to do. Being second to Castle Age, being behind on the boom, getting the eco damage is important. Idling the farms is important. These archers are doing good. The spear's going to get an eco kill too. Look at that. I think we're just going to boom in behind it. I think it's obviously just big crossbow numbers for the Vietnamese player, and the Magyar player just committing to the cavalry line. Husbandry, really important for chasing down the archers. And actually, just gets damage and goes home. So keeps the numbers alive. I do like that. It's quite intelligent. This Vil going to the lumber camp with 78% efficiency. So that's pretty good. And I really would like to see +2. We've had the advantage. Castle Age is about to come in. I think +2 on our defense is going to be really important. Crossbow, great. Bodkin should be in pretty soon. Excellent. Look at that. And we've got a TC coming as well. Gold and wood. And I think this ball can go forward and cause some damage now. Excellent. And maybe we can drop a university as well. That'd be quite nice. Now, missing second armor is going to become quite important here, as we see. But missing ballistics is going to be fairly important. 7 attack, 3 armor, so 4 damage per shot. But you just can't hit, and husbandry making a big difference there as well. As the 4th TC coming down for our Magyar player, he just wants to boom. Boom into 150 skirms. We've seen it. Still no dock, which is quite sad. Salmon would love to see a dock. I would love to see a dock. I kind of want to see fast university and ballistics, but we just don't have the wood. But Maxi doesn't like to sit still. Both players are actually quite active with their armies. Moving them around the map, moving back and forth. I do quite like that. Oh, don't you know it, Vayman? Don't you know it? And are we going to see an engagement here? Oop, what did I do there? Did something on my screen, but luckily it didn't affect OBS, so it's kind of good. Cheeky little spear. Wappy's very solid, yeah. Just kind of happy to sit and absorb pressure, which is very, like, quite a difficult thing to do. And Big Mango. But this is a good engagement. The Knights... Ooh. Are the Knights going to do it? Ooh, yeah, they should do. Yeah, muckering around the back. Yeah, no, the Archer's going to go bye-bye. Yeah, less idle time. Double the TCs. Handcart coming in on 40 vils. And cleans up the army. Cleans up basically all the army, which is really important. So Maxi just going to start remassing crossbow though. Ballistic's coming in now. That's kind of hurts my soul a little bit. And I think Wappy just going to drop a castle somewhere. They've built up the res. Yep, forward castle. Takes a good engagement, drops a forward castle. Drop it here. Oh, drops it. That's aggressive. Under a tower too. I like. Nope, pulls back. Drop it here. Just drop it here. There's so many vills. You can drop it wherever you want. Yeah. But deciding to go away from the tower. But now... Oh, what is Maxi doing? Is he gonna... Nah, that doesn't deny this. Not with this many vills. If you're gonna do this, come forward with 20 vills. Oh. Oof, that's costly. That's costly. It's a good castle. And this is going to go down. Are we going to see more vills die? They're just going to attack. Yeah, but... Going for the TC. Siege Workshop and Rams are we going to go into? The Knights are going to clean those vills up. And back to work. It's kind of like a... Not quite a GTFO, but no, there it is. The GG's called. 2-0 to Wappy. A good set there. Faced a bit of unusual pressure from Maxi in the double Viet pick, but takes it 2-0.